Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. And here's Sterling. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Alan goes looking. Oh, good interception. Mbappe! He's made sure that that won't get through. Alan. Milan had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Manolas. Moussa Sissoko. Sissoko. Rabiot. Tries lifting it over. Has a hit! Goal! Milan! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Milan break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Sterling. Forward it goes. Sterling. Koulibaly gets it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. That intervention was very necessary. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Nicely controlled. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Hoists it forward. And it's Beckham. Rodri. Moussa Sissoko. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Sterling. Moussa Sissoko. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. It's a decent ball. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Mane. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up to meet it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Van Dijk did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Rodri. Sterling. Battles to win it back. And it's Mane. Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mane. Mane has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And they've been caught out here. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot. Sterling. Vardy hits one. In it goes. And this is getting better and better. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're off again. Rodri. Sterling. Koulibaly takes control of it and he's on the move. Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets it out to the wing. Chance! Oh, real danger here. Moussa Sissoko hoists it forward. Rabiot. Rodri. And it's Sterling. Cut out in the nick of time. Lewandowski. Lewandowski goes looking. Moussa Sissoko. Sterling. Vardy, now surely! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Kante plays it out to the wing. And it's Sissoko. Sterling. Yep, it's a corner. Repelled by the keeper. That's great strength on the ball. Shanghai Shenhua have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Forward it goes. Lewandowski. Vardy is being picked on here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Allen. And here's Rabiot. Vardy is flagged offside. There's some activity down on the touchline. Oh, terrible mistake. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake. beats the chance.
Beckham. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Can he find a finish? Piontek! Tries to get it forward quickly. No way through there.
Milan clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Lewandowski. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
It's Piontek! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It's in! The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Shanghai Shenhua give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Piontek! Robertson drives it forward. Azar. Lewandowski. Manolas. Lopez. Musa Sissoko. Piontek. Beckham. Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Shanghai Shenhua just had to make the ball.
Shot a goal! He scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Shanghai Shenhua give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Goes for goal! They've scored!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And there goes the final whistle. Milan claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan just seemed to be one of those sides that thrives on adversity. The tougher it gets, the more they come through.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He could be in, hits one! Marvellous goal!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, a breakthrough already. Drilled in low. It's out of play for a goal kick. Milan have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Moussa Sissoko. Great challenge, time to perfection. And it's Sissoko. Sterling. Oh, real danger here. Lewandowski. Now can he finish? Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Shanghai Shenhua grabbed the equaliser, going for goal! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Milan go into the lead. Mbappe. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's played forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Kante plays it forward. Hazard. It's on a plate. Moussa Sissoko. And here's Vardy. And here's Vardy. Sissoko gets into some space. So who's he picking out? Sissoko proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Rodri. And it's Sterling. Moussa Sissoko floats one over. And they've been caught out here. Shot at goal! Not offside that time. Forward it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rodri tries to get it forward quickly. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gorgeous control there. Milan get it back again. Ball through needs to be good. Chance! And yes, it's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. Well, you know, and the first half is done. Milan playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And the action has already resumed here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Robertson. Rabiot. Sterling. 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 Rodri. And it's Rabiot. Vardy. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Quick glance at goal. Loose. Hoists it forward. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Massive leap! That's a half-decent try.
Van Dijk certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Plays it over to the other flank. Allen. And it's Azar. Vardy. Musa Sissoko. It's goes for goal! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more.
Milan are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Shanghai Shenhua showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
And Jim, there's not too much real chance! Tries to locate someone up front. And it's Lucas Moura. And it's played forward. Rabiot. And here's Vardy. And Vardy!
Vardy really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play. And it's Mane. Beckham. Robertson. And here's Mane. This is promising. Lucas Moura, chipped through, has a pop! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He's gone for it! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe. Beckham. That's a decent ball. Mane gets flagged offside. Manolas. Kessié. Lucas Moura. Oh, good interception. Good idea, just poorly executed. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Mane. He's had that put on a plate. Out towards the flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kessié. He's got through. He's one-on-one. Shot, tries a shot. It goes to show he is human after all. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Allen. Mbappe. Has a hit! Oh, taken with style!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front.
And that's it. Milan have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Sissoko. Sissoko! And here's Hazard. And here's Lewandowski. He's gone for it! They score!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Milan didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? It's gone out for a throw-in. Rodri with the cross-field ball. And it's played forward. And that should be the keeper's. And it's Vardy. Defenders on the back foot. Mbappe. Lewandowski. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kante goes looking. Hazard not easily shrugged off the ball. Mbappe, he's had a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rabiot. Rabiot. This could spell danger. That intervention was very necessary. Sissoko gets it back. And it's Sterling. Now it's Hazard. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Conte. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, good interception. Conte. Hazard with a predatory goal.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Shanghai Shenhua get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective mood.
Tries a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
And here's Oh, shooting chance! In it goes! Just one goal in it now. Game on.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Deftly done. Cut out in the nick of time. And they've been caught out here. And it's Azar. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Moussa Sissoko. And here's Sterling. Forward it goes. Conte. Azar. Going through. It's Azar! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Rabiot gets it away, in towards the middle. Sissoko is there to heave it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Mbappe, Lewandowski, now it's Azar. It's a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. It's come loose. Now it's Sterling. And it's Sissoko. Oh, what a ball! And the finish! Chiellini. Hazard plays it forward. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Mbappe. Azar. Now it's Azar. Lovely bit of skill there. Lewandowski. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rodri. And it's Sterling. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And the shot! That was venomous. Milan making another change here. Vardy has been withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Forward it goes. Rabiot. That's surely a foul. Free kick. checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Sterling! Sterling! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Sterling. Plays it out to the flank. Played into the middle. I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Robertson battles to win it back. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Piontek. And it's played forward. Allen tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Sterling.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Here's the cross. Beckham shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Robertson. That's a brilliant interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Back into the middle. Allen goes looking. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
He's through. Another chance from a corner. Sterling goes short. Now it's Sterling. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rodri.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hoists it forward. Beckham. And it's Fernandinho. A real chance to break. Moussa Sissoko. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuse, and he has been fouled there. Rabiot gets it away. And it's Conte. Now can he finish? Hoists it forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Vardy. King. Has a pop! Goal! Milan! That was a given. It always was.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Shanghai Shenhua trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Now it's Vardy. Beckham. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. Sterling. And it's Hazard. And here's Lewandowski. This could spell danger. Forward it goes. Timely intervention. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Shanghai Shenhua seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's King. Van Dijk plays it forward. Now it's Beckham. Lewandowski. Could be a chance here. And the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Hazard simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Sterling. Well weighted. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rodri. Rabiot. Milan scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Now it's Rabiot. Beckham. Lewandowski. Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Allen. Sterling. What an adventurous run from a defender. Beckham. He spotted the run and played him through. Gets away from his opponent. Cut out in the nick of time. Vardy. Well read, he sorted that out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shapes to shoot! And he nearly went all the way.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Manolas tries to get it forward quickly. Rabiot steered forward. And it's played forward. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Milan come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the score. And Sterling! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Conte. It's a loose ball. Lewandowski. Oh, Hazard! Hazard finds himself offside. Allen. Rodri. Rabiot. Lopez. And here's King. And the shot! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Beckham. No way through there. King is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And Vardy! Handanovic trying to get there. And it's Allen. Beckham. Rabiot plays it forward. Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience.
Shot at goal! It's in, it's come back out! And they've been, and the follow-up! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Allen. Rodri drives it forward, hoists it forward. It's a promising ball. Shoots! And the ball's come out. Sterling battles to win it back. And the ball's come loose. And here's Rabiot. Now it's Hazard. And he's straight offside. There's going to be another change here. King is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rodri. And it's Lucas Moura. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Rabiot. Oh, he's in! Has a pop! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Goes for goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
He's had a go! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Away from immediate danger. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rabiot. Out to the right. Forward it goes. Has a hit! In it goes! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that is that. Milan have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big...